The police were expecting them, but didn't disperse them. Perhaps 1,000 protesters lining the entrance to Sunday's Frankfurt Motor Show and calling for climate justice.
We have to act now. Our world is in danger, and the politics is either doing nothing or not enough, so it's mandatory to take action.
Passing them occasionally groups of cyclists calling for the same thing.
They will not change something because they get money from the car lobby, and so we have to be loud and have to say our opinion that we want this change and that they take us for a fool.
Members of the public, parents, children amongst them, may have underestimated their resolve. Some who tried to enter were forcefully pushed back. This man was injured. Police then bolstered their numbers and briefly tried to help motor show ticket holders through. That didn't go down well, even with this paramedic. So, after some discussions, the demonstrators were once again allowed to hold the line. These 15,000 protesters took to the streets of Frankfurt here on Saturday. Sunday's group is smaller, but one that had promised to try and disrupt the actual motor show. That is exactly what they've done. Visitors were left searching for another way in, at best puzzled, at worst annoyed.
I mean, these nitwits don't have no idea what they're talking about.
But there is an issue with climate change, isn't there?
Oh yeah, definitely. My personal opinion is the gasoline at the gas station is too cheap.
All this left long queues at the side entrances, before some of them were blocked too. Inside, numbers were lower, though organisers have been reluctant to criticise.
We have some in common. Both are wanting to save the planet or to fight against climate change first. That means how can we reach the CO2 target, to reduce CO2 emissions.
It is the how on which they strongly disagree.
And we've got Guy Henderson back with us now. Guy, you said in the report there the numbers were lower on Sunday. Do you think that's a one-off?
Pretty hard to tell until we get the final numbers at the end of the event, Rory, but certainly this is a difficult period for the Frankfurt Motor Show. First, there's this perception that the auto industry is more part of the problem than it is the solution when it comes to climate change issues, though in the sector's defence, all of the cars inside that were making the headlines were electric and hybrid vehicles. Secondly, there's this other shift taking place in the industry at the moment where it's, yes, about the motors, the vehicles themselves, but also about the systems within those motors and those vehicles and the systems connecting them. And therefore, one of the big challenges for events like this generally is it possible to make software as sexy as a sports car? Rowan.
All right, Guy Henderson there live in Frankfurt for us.